Hello and welcome, dear friends. How have you been doing so far? Have you cooked something mouth-watering recently? Don't worry if the answer is no, because that's what we're here for, to inspire you with something exciting and delicious. While we often dive into recipes with deep traditional roots, today we're taking a slight detour to explore a dish beloved by the masses. It's an icon of modern food culture, a star of the fast food universe, a true classic. Yes, you guessed it. Today's star is the cheeseburger. Get ready not only to savor the goodness of this iconic creation, but also to uncover the fascinating story of how it came to be and who had the genius to invent it. So grab a seat, relax, and let's roll right in. And while we're diving into this cheesy adventure, don't forget to click that subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up. As I started researching the history behind the cheeseburger, I never expected such a rich and fascinating backstory. Did you know the cheeseburger's origins date all the way back to 1924 in Pasadena, California? It made its first appearance on the menu of a roadside burger stand called The Right Spot, nestled just west of the Colorado Bridge. Here's the legendary tale. Lionel Sternberger, a 16-year-old working at the stand, is credited with this delicious innovation. One day, while grilling burgers, he accidentally charred a patty. In an attempt to cover up the mistake, he added a slice of cheese to the top. What started as a quick fix turned into a revelation. To his surprise, a customer loved it and asked for the same thing again. The takeaway? Sometimes the best discoveries come from happy accidents. Here's another fun fact. The cheeseburger wasn't always called a cheeseburger. Initially, it was referred to as the aristocratic burger. Lionel Sternberger was officially recognized as the inventor of the cheeseburger on February 7, 1964. Tragically, Lionel passed away at the age of 56 due to diabetes, reminding all of us to enjoy indulgent treats like cheeseburgers in moderation. But despite his untimely death, his legacy lives on in every bite of a cheeseburger we savor today. So thank you, Lionel, for giving the world such an incredible creation. Sharing these stories is our way of paying tribute to the incredible individuals who have shaped culinary history. If you want to help us uncover and celebrate even more stories like this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. I've got here some fresh beef. I'm going to mince it with a sharp knife, making sure to create the perfect texture for our patty. Speaking of patties, have you ever wondered where the term patty originates? The name traces back to the French word pâté, which referred to finely ground meat or a paste. Over time, this evolved into the term we now associate with a flattened round piece of ground meat that's at the heart of every burger. Amazing how such a simple idea has become a global sensation, right? All right, the beef is perfectly minced, smooth, fresh, and ready to be shaped into our patty. The dough for the burger buns has risen beautifully, light and airy like a cloud. It's soft to the touch and full of tiny air pockets that promise a fluffy texture once baked. Here's a fun question for you. Why do you think burger buns are round? Well, let's dive into that. The round shape wasn't just for aesthetics. It was designed for practicality. A round bun evenly encases the patty and toppings, making it easier to hold and eat without the contents spilling out. Ingenious, right? Now my wife is adding finely chopped onions to the minced beef. You might wonder, does a traditional burger recipe include onions? While it isn't mandatory, adding onions to the meat mixture has several benefits. They add a subtle sweetness and enhance the flavor, making the patty more tender and juicier. Onions truly are a game changer in elevating the taste profile. Let's place the burger buns inside the oven. To achieve that perfect golden brown crust, let's bake them at 375 degrees Fahrenheit, 190 degrees Celsius for about 12 to 15 minutes. Trust me, the aroma will let you know they're ready even before the timer goes off. Don't forget to follow our Instagram page for more updates and behind-the-scenes fun.
Sanki dizini da zadovoljst, a kaj ne ti kjer nešto. Ya Allah, Allah. Pasal jula.
The buns are finally ready. Just look at this vibrant orange hue, complemented by the toasted sesame seeds that have turned irresistibly crunchy. Now, let's shape our patty carefully and place it in the oven for cooking. Each step brings us closer to the ultimate cheeseburger experience. Time to prepare the rest of the ingredients. Today, instead of traditional pickles, my wife is opting for fresh cucumbers. By the way, do you have a specific order for layering your burger ingredients? If you do, share it with me. I think the way we build our burgers says a lot about our personalities. Or maybe that's just my theory. Of course, no burger is complete without French fries. Have you ever wondered why they're called French fries? The story is fascinating. Despite their name, French fries are believed to have originated in Belgium. During the late 17th century, villagers along the Meuse River fried small fish for meals. When the river froze in winter, they switched to frying thin slices of potatoes instead. American soldiers stationed in Belgium during World War I called them French because French was the dominant language in the region, and the name stuck. The chopped potato should now be dried thoroughly with a towel to remove excess starch. Why is this step so important? Starch on the surface can create a barrier that prevents the potatoes from crisping up properly. Removing it allows the fries to develop that perfect golden crust on the outside while staying fluffy on the inside. It's a simple trick, but it makes a world of difference. The patty is cooked to perfection, and now it's time for the star of the show, cheese. I'm grating a generous amount of cheddar and tossing it over the patty. Back into the oven it goes for a few moments to let the cheese melt into a velvety blanket. This is when things get really exciting. And here we are, the final step, assembling the cheeseburger. First, we brush on the sauce, spreading it evenly over the bun. Then comes the crisp lettuce, followed by the juicy patty with its melted cheese cascading down the sides. Next, slices of fresh tomato crown the masterpiece. It's incredibly beautiful, a feast for the eyes as much as the taste buds. By the way, has anyone here watched SpongeBob SquarePants? Maybe your kids have. This cheeseburger reminds me so much of the iconic Krabby Patty from that funny cartoon. patty is quite thick, and oh, I love how wonderfully meaty it is. Each bite is bursting with a robust, savory flavor balanced by the creamy cheese and fresh vegetables. The bun adds a soft, slightly sweet counterpoint, while the sauce ties everything together. This cheeseburger is the perfect harmony of textures and tastes. It's indulgent, satisfying, and downright delicious.
Bayağı yakın. Bayağı. Bayağı yakın. Ben bir dediğin kliğe yakın.
Zo als het kan.
And there you have it, the ultimate homemade cheeseburger. Sharing this journey with you has been a joy, and I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. And if you recreate this recipe or have your own burger ideas, share them in the comments. I'd love to hear about them. Until next time, happy cooking and enjoy your meal. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more culinary adventures.